Welcome, dear viewers, to a journey through the shadows where we explore some of the most haunted places on our planet. Prepare yourself for tales of terror as we count down the top 10 locations steeped in ghostly legends and spine-chilling experiences. Our journey begins in the heart of London, at the Tower of London, a fortress that has stood for centuries as a silent witness to the triumphs and tragedies of English history. Within these ancient walls, whispers of the past mingle with the present, creating an atmosphere thick with the presence of the unseen. It is here that Anne Boleyn, the ill-fated Queen of Henry VIII, met her grim end. Beheaded on charges of treason, her spectral form is said to appear each year on the anniversary of her execution. A solitary figure in a white gown, her head tucked beneath her arm. The Tower Guards tell chilling accounts of encounters with otherworldly beings. The Tower of London, a place where history comes alive, sometimes in its most unsettling and eerie forms. We descend now into the depths of Paris, into the silent city beneath the city, a labyrinth of tunnels and chambers known as the catacombs. Here, amidst the skeletal remains of millions, a palpable sense of unease hangs in the air, a chilling reminder of our own mortality. Visitors to this subterranean necropolis have reported hearing whispers and sighs emanating from the walls, disembodied voices seemingly lamenting their fate. Whether these are merely tricks of the mind, heightened by the eerie surroundings, or something more, remains a mystery. Our journey takes us next to the majestic Rocky Mountains of Colorado, to a grand hotel with a sinister reputation, a place where fiction and reality blur with chilling effect. The Stanley Hotel, forever linked to Stephen King's iconic horror novel The Shining, has a long and storied history of paranormal activity. Guests have reported hearing phantom piano music emanating from the empty music room, the ghostly melodies echoing through the hallways in the dead of night. Others tell of encountering the apparition of F.O. Stanley, the hotel's founder, his spectral form often seen in the lobby or on the grand staircase. Perhaps the most infamous tale is that of Room 217, the inspiration for Stephen King's Haunted Room. The Stanley Hotel, a place where the line between imagination and reality blurs, creating an atmosphere ripe for chilling encounters. Chapter 4. Aokigahara Forest, the Sea of Trees. We journey now to the foothills of Mount Fuji in Japan, to a place shrouded in sorrow and mystery, a place where the living tread lightly and the spirits of the departed are said to linger. Aokigahara Forest, also known as the Suicide Forest, is a place of profound beauty and unsettling tranquility. Hikers and visitors often report feeling a sense of unease, a feeling of being watched or even followed by unseen presences. Some whisper of yurei, vengeful spirits trapped between this world and the next, their anguish palpable in the stillness of the forest. Aokigahara Forest, a place of profound beauty and unnerving serenity, stands as a stark reminder of the fragility of life and the enduring power of the human spirit. Chapter 5. The Myrtles Plantation, Echoes of Tragedy. Deep in the heart of Louisiana, shrouded in Spanish moss and steeped in a history as dark as the Mississippi night, stands the Myrtles Plantation. This stately antebellum mansion, with its elegant balconies and sprawling grounds, harbors a sinister secret, a past etched in tragedy and haunted by restless spirits. One of the most enduring tales is that of Chloe, a slave who, according to legend, was hanged from a tree on the property. Her restless spirit is said to wander the plantation, her anguished cries echoing through the halls at night. The Myrtles Plantation, a place where the past and present collide, stands as a chilling reminder that some stories never truly end. Chapter 6. The Island of the Dolls, where toys turn sinister. Our journey takes us now to the canals of Xochimilco, near Mexico City, to an island shrouded in unsettling mystery and macabre beauty. Isla de las Muñecas, the Island of the Dolls, is a place where childhood innocence takes on a sinister twist, where discarded toys become vessels for something altogether more disturbing. The story goes that the dolls began appearing on the island in the 1950s, placed there by a man named Don Julian Santana Barrera. Convinced that the island was haunted by the drowned girl's spirit, he spent the next 50 years of his life hanging more and more dolls, believing that they would appease her soul. Whether the dolls are truly possessed by the spirits of the dead, or whether they are merely unsettling relics of a man's descent into madness, the island of the dolls remains a deeply unsettling place. Chapter 7. Our next destination takes us to the heart of California, to a sprawling mansion as bizarre as it is beautiful, a testament to one woman's obsession with the supernatural and her desperate attempt to outwit fate. The Winchester Mystery House, a labyrinthine Victorian mansion with staircases leading to nowhere and doors opening onto brick walls, is a place where logic seems to dissolve and the inexplicable reigns supreme. The story of the Winchester Mystery House is inseparable from its eccentric owner, Sarah Winchester, the widow of William Winchester, heir to the Winchester Repeating Arms Company fortune. Driven by grief and fear, Sarah Winchester poured her vast fortune into the construction of the house, which continued without interruption for 38 years. The Winchester Mystery House remains a fascinating and unsettling place, a testament to the enduring power of grief, obsession, and the mysteries that lie beyond our understanding. We venture now to the outskirts of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, to a place where silence reigns, a haunting reminder of a time when punishment was brutal and unforgiving. Eastern State Penitentiary, once the most famous and expensive prison in the world, now stands empty, its crumbling walls and desolate cell blocks echoing with the tormented whispers of its former inmates. Built in 1829, Eastern State Penitentiary was designed to inspire penitence or sorrow and regret in the hearts of its prisoners. Visitors and paranormal investigators have reported a wide range of chilling phenomena, from disembodied footsteps echoing down the empty corridors to shadowy figures lurking in the cell blocks. One of the most haunted areas of the prison is said to be Cell Block 12, where inmates were subjected to a particularly brutal form of punishment known as the hole. Eastern State Penitentiary, a place where the weight of history presses down like a physical burden, serves as a stark reminder of the horrors of which humanity is capable. Our journey takes us next to the sun-drenched shores of Long Beach, California, where a majestic ocean liner, once a symbol of luxury and glamour, now rests in her permanent berth, her decks no longer bustling with passengers, but with whispers of a haunted past. The Queen Mary, a retired Cunard Line ocean liner, has earned a reputation as one of the most haunted ships in the world, her steel hull concealing a treasure trove of spectral tales. Launched in 1934, the Queen Mary was the epitome of elegance, ferrying Hollywood stars and royalty across the Atlantic in style. One of the most enduring tales is that of White Lady, a spectral figure often spotted on the promenade deck, her white gown billowing behind her as she glides effortlessly through walls and closed doors. Another hotspot for paranormal activity is the ship's first-class swimming pool, now drained and empty, said to be haunted by the spirits of those who drowned there. The Queen Mary remains a place of enduring fascination, her storied past and haunted present drawing visitors from around the world. Our final destination takes us to the heart of Beijing, China, to a place of majesty and mystery, a place where emperors once ruled with absolute power and where the echoes of their reign still linger in the shadows. The Forbidden City, a sprawling palace complex that served as the seat of Chinese power for centuries, is not only a UNESCO World Heritage Site, but also a place steeped in history, legend, and some say, the restless spirits of its former inhabitants. Over the centuries, there have been countless reports of ghostly encounters within the Forbidden City's walls. Some visitors claim to have seen shadowy figures darting between buildings, disappearing into thin air. One of the most persistent legends is that of a woman in white, often seen weeping near the Well of the Pearl Concubine, a tragic figure said to be the ghost of a concubine who was murdered by a jealous rival. Whether these tales are rooted in fact or fancy, The Forbidden City remains a place of enduring mystery, its grandeur and beauty forever intertwined with the whispers of its haunted past. In conclusion, these haunted places invite us to explore the mysteries of the unknown. Whether you believe in the supernatural or not, each location holds stories that linger long after the last visitor has left. Thank you for joining us on this eerie journey, and until next time, stay curious.